Welcome back to our season of Advent calendar. The surprises just keep coming. We hope that you're really feeling a sense of blessing and joy by being part of this each and every day. So today the word that I'm thinking about for the season of Advent is silence. And it makes me think of an experience that I had as a child. I grew up at the end of a dead-end road in a very small town in upstate New York. We used to have these terrific winters. Sometimes we would get some really nasty ice storms. And when we did get those storms, everything would become incredibly quiet. And I used to love to go outside right after the ice storm was completed, and it would be so silent. And I actually remember thinking way back when, after one of those storms, that maybe God was that silence. So I held that with me for a long time, and when I was a little bit older, I came across this wonderful story in the Bible about the prophet Elijah. He was a great leader, but he was also being tracked down by one of his opponents, and he was very distressed and dismayed. So he hid out in a cave, and when he was in the cave, there was a tremendous storm that happened, but he knew that God wasn't in that storm, and there was a fire, but God was not in the fire. But following all of that noise and commotion, there was a silence, and the silence was louder than the thunder, something that pressed upon his ears. And in that silence, he came to hear God. So I think about Advent as this time where we can actually keep periods of silence. We live in such a busy world that's full of a lot of sound and a lot of messages coming at us all the time. What if we were to withdraw from time to time, keep some quiet spaces where we can still feel the beauty of silence, even hear the beating of our own hearts? I think this is probably meant to be an important part of the season of Advent. Quiet space, time for silence. See what the message will be, or just enjoy the presence of God in those moments. Be still and know that I am God. That's one of the great claims of our faith. So may that blessing of silence be yours during this season of Advent.